You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young and the Restless fans, we have got a few exciting news spoilers for next week. We're going to talk about Nikki scheming with Lauren behind Victor's back, Lily confronting someone, and Chloe getting in Sally's head. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we've got some fresh spoilers for next week, March 31st through April 4th. And if you're not already following us, please hit that subscribe button. So first, let's talk about why Chloe is pressuring Sally in the week ahead. And as Friday's episode closes down, we're going to have both Phyllis and Sally quite unhappy with Billy's decision to work with mystery man Aristotle Duma. Billy tried to get Phyllis to see reason. He told her Duma offered him a way to get Chancellor away from the Newmans, and Billy said he just couldn't say no. But then when he tried to explain it all to Phyllis, she just got increasingly upset. And part of it is she took Billy at his word when he said he was going to put revenge on Victor behind him, that he had moved past it. He wasn't going to engage in those games. But he was fibbing to Phyllis and also to Sally, to both of them. And then Billy got Phyllis really excited to build something new at Abbott Communications with him. So this was going to be this ground up, collaboration project. Billy thought it would be a fresh start for him and for Phyllis, and then she insisted that he bring in Daniel. So this is what she was looking forward to. But now Phyllis thinks there's no fresh start coming because Billy's the same old Victor fixated guy who can't let go of revenge games. And that's the last thing that she needs because Phyllis is in bad shape. She's got mental health issues. She's got PTSD, all that. Despite being upset at Billy, she's going to continue leaning into him, though, because her struggles are going to continue. So as the week ends, Sally is also chewing Billy out for business dealings. Phyllis and Sally both think that his involvement with Duma is dodgy. And Billy, of course, is telling Phyllis a good bit of the truth, Sally not too much of the truth, but they both think that Billy shouldn't be involved with this guy. So there's an important shift next week. Young and the Restless spoilers say Sally's best friend, Chloe Mitchell, tells Sally that she should take a page out of her devious playbook. Chloe suggests that Sally should find a way to get Phyllis out of Billy's orbit for good. So I wonder if Chloe is talking about when Sally conspired to get Summer sent to Italy back in the day when she came back to town. So it definitely seems like Chloe has recognized that Phyllis is a significant problem for her bestie Sally and her relationship. And, Chloe is actually a very accurate and trustworthy voice of reason where Billy is concerned. If you know your Young and the Restless history, don't forget, it's been a minute, but Chloe and Billy had a significant relationship years ago. And, the death of their daughter, Delia Abbott, kind of ripped them apart. But yeah, Chloe knows what she's talking about when it comes to him. And she knows all about Billy and Phyllis and Billy with Phyllis. So I do think Phyllis is just part of the problem, though. This Duma guy is going to be the real trouble. All right. Before we talk about Nikki going behind Victor's back, let's talk about the Duma threat creeping closer to the Winters family also, and that comes next week. Already, Lily, Devon, and Nate wonder why Damian Kane claimed to be running or owning these companies that are actually property of Duma. And we now know that Victor and Duma have been rivals for many years. And next week's Y&R spoilers have Lily just going off on Damian. So we're going to see Lily telling Damian she wants to know what the heck he and his boss Aristotle Duma are really up to. She is on fire about it, but the question is this something more that Lily has found out, or is this just her acting on information that Victor gave her? Because the mustache told Lily some things selectively. He was not transparent with her. Victor didn't give Lily the whole truth, far from it. And there's no doubt that Victor has an agenda where Duma is concerned. They are rivals, and Victor wants the other man to go down in flames. and he's got no issue weaponizing the Winters to attack Damian Kane, hoping it'll destabilize Duma. So when Lily comes in hot at him, Damian kind of looks like he's in shock. However, I would also be surprised if he gives Lily the answers that she's looking for. There is a reason that Damian is keeping things secret. It could be his agenda, or it could be about his boss's big plans, the mysterious Duma. All right, now let's talk about why Lauren wants Nikki to go behind Victor's back. So by the end of this week, Nikki's celebrating with the other Newmans. They are all toasting Adam and Chelsea's reunion. That's Nikki and Victor and Nick and Victoria. All of them are toasting them. And, Nikki's not a big fan of Adam's, but she has to admit he seems like he's straightening up and flying right and doing better. And then Nikki's celebration is cut a little short because her best friend, Lauren Fenmore, summons Nikki to come see her. I think they're over the GCAC. The ladies are out to lunch, and Lauren looks distraught when Nikki joins her next week. Should be probably Monday. So we're going to see in the Young and the Restless spoilers for the week ahead that Lauren wants to talk to Nikki about Victor. And Lauren says Victor is why that, she urgently needed Nikki there, which of course she's surprised because what's the overlap, right? So Lauren tells Nikki she needs her to betray her husband, Victor. And I do suspect that this is about Michael being roped into one of Victor's schemes to destroy Jack. First of all, Lauren does not want to see their good friend Jack destroyed, and she knows this is Victor being awful for no reason. And second, Lauren doesn't want Michael dragged into these vendetta games, but Victor is pushing him hard, and, Michael has an affection for the guy, so he's letting it happen. So Lauren may ask Nikki to try and dissuade Victor from revenge, or we may find out from Lauren that Michael's dragging his feet about those spies at Glissade. Lauren may tell her that Michael's in a no-win position and she needs Nikki to help him out of this jam, kind of help him cover for the fact that they really don't want the Jabot spies bringing back any good intel. Lauren doesn't want Jack targeted, and we all know Victor's only being salty because Jack saved Nikki's life. And right now, nobody else in the Newman family wants Jack targeted. Literally not one other person, but Victor's out of control. So I suspect Lauren wants Nikki to shut down her hubby or betray Victor so they can keep him chasing his tail, keep him in the dark so that no real Jabot sabotage activities happen. So things look exciting next week on Young and the Restless, and be sure to check back tomorrow for our full weekly spoilers video that we publish every Saturday.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.